Hey, just recording some previous streams for the Keep Alive effort. We try to keep streams going even when there's no host to bring folks on the panel so they have something to listen to and a place to connect. This is an old one from, well, not old one, when I'm posting it. It's Jeff Can't Be Everywhere, but you can panel here. And it was streamed on May 11th in the early hours. And I'm doing my best to highlight timestamps so you can, on your own, go back and watch it in full context. But for this purpose, it's just running the streams after hours uh, as you kind of stroll through the internet and look for people to connect to. I'm going to push play and shut up.
It does. And that's the reason why it's important for us to talk about things. Because if you don't talk about things, then you're not going to know exactly what's what.
True.
Tiffany,
Oh,
check the side chat or the backstage chat.
private chat. Okay.
Finkel, don't say anything.
Zero dash, yeah. Need uploads. It wrote that. Okay. Can I read it out loud? Because I'm not sure if I'm making it out in my head right.
No, I already told you to do. I was just fucking
Oh,
around.
oh
But
okay.
it would be hilarious.
Need uploaded at 5 times speed. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I guarantee you it probably would.
Yeah. JJ. Why would you give up being a diesel mechanic to be an underpaid county jail? Is there? I'm asking. I'm not accusing. I'm asking. Is there something at that angle that puts you in a better off place than being a diesel mechanic? I understand that diesel mechanics get paid pretty well. Why would you give all that up? What is the angle there? What? I'm not accusing. I'm asking. What triggered you so about bullets pertaining to Johnson and Johnson that have nothing to do with gelling? What? Okay. I don't know. That was quite a trigger.
I was going to say, my dad used to own a tree trimming business.
Mhm.
And the guy that used to work on his trucks whenever they would tear up, he made good money. And he loved doing that job.
Yeah.
So I think anybody that is good at it and is qualified to do it should, be making well financially.
And I'm not accusing, so don't send extradition charges. I'm just asking.
Right. We
Why
are
would
only speculating from our own personal experiences.
you give up 100K a year for what is it 36K a year?
I know they don't make very much at all.
Is it that he sucked as a diesel mechanic, or is it that there's something at that angle that further benefits him? I don't know. Oh,
It would be nice if he would talk to us about this, help us
yeah.
answer our questions.
Hmm.
Maybe one of these days.
Powers with a question mark. Power? um. Let me see. Oh, let's move fast. JJ is taking over that show when Kaiser goes to prison. He's going to be fucked because his tech skills suck. That show's doomed if JJ's taking it over. Ugh.
Did anyone see Kelly W's comments? I really like Kelly W. And I trust the guy. He's saying
don't.
that he said that Alabama has an agreement with Kaiser if he's on house arrest at his mom's house for I think it was fucking 4 years or some shit, then that's basically what he's gonna have to do. But I don't know. That just doesn't seem maybe they wanted him out of Alabama that bad that they're actually doing that.
I I'm speculating. I don't know. I get that he's not literally on an ankle bracelet. At least I'm perceiving that. I'm speculating.
Right,
That
because he does say that he goes a lot of places.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. In fact, someone said he was arrested at a VA. I don't know. Oh, for public safety. You're in trouble now, Tiffany. You're,
Uh-oh.
Here comes your abuser.
Damn it, man.
Hello, was it wife beater? Well, wife beater, that's it. I'm kidding. I'm mocking Kaiser.
Oh, my mic was muted.
Oh, your mic. You were yelling at me down the meeting.
Nice trick. That was probably Muck.
Oh, he does that. Yeah. Okay.
I just jumped in to confirm what Wrangler's legal position is.
Oh,
because I know
okay.
there is no house arrest. He's not pushed away from Alabama or nothing like that. He got in a shitload of trouble in Alabama. He's facing 5 more felonies in Alabama. He's got court coming up in Alabama for those 5 new felonies. And in the meantime, his broke ass went and lived with his mom in Oklahoma until he goes to court. So when he goes back to Alabama to go to court, when they set his court date, he's going to be locked up for about 20 years.
But why would they release him without an ankle bracelet, without any kind of bond conditions?
He is on bond.
He is on-
I think it's 9,000.
I guess he couldn't live with his dad on that swampy peninsula.
Well, I don't think he had any money that you could scrape together to pay for rent.
Oh, right. He doesn't have the. I guess that doesn't look like a place that has very good internet. You need a good internet to have a show like that.
Like with his history and shit, though, I just don't see how Alabama just lets him roll out of fucking state. Like, I don't know.
Well, I
I'm
believe
just
that
telling you.
the prosecutor's office was not expecting him to move out of the state. They might have just simply not thought about that when they were giving him bond conditions. But he's got to go back for court. I mean, when he goes back to court, he's not leaving Alabama for a long time except for unless they change state prisons.
Interesting. Oh, and Kaiser, if you're watching, there will be consequences bullshit. Hey, guess what? For public safety's on my channel. Bring on the consequences, bitch.
I heard he was freaking out, making threats at me earlier, saying something like we were slandering Tiffany's ex-husband or something like that.
Is that the bowling team guy?
Was Tiffany's ex-husband who will not leave her alone, and we've got protective orders against for a good reason. You know, we don't slander him; he stalks us. So Kaiser threatening us to tell us not to talk about our stalker stalking us is kind of hypocritical.
All right, let's not bring all that drama over here on the old Sarge's channel.
Well, I'm gonna hop back out. I just wanted to.
I don't want to get you guys in trouble, but I do love to push Kaiser buttons and JJ buttons.
You're not getting us in trouble. But I just wanted to hop in and clarify what Kaiser's facing right now. It's habitual felonies, mostly for robbery, burglary, and fraud. He's committed them his whole life long, mostly in Alabama. So he's got 5 more new charges, habitual charges for fraud, theft, and 3rd-degree burglary. So he will be going to court in Alabama as soon as they get a court date set. He's out on bond right now. When he goes back to court, he is gone, and he knows that, and that's probably why he acts the way he does. He goes to Alabama as soon as, so he's committed them his whole life long.
All right, I just wanted a little bit for the next one. I'm trying to keep these at around 10 minutes each. These are previous streams being recorded so that I can play them on a loop on a playlist for folks to watch when there's no admins, no mods on the panel to let people up. Here at Old Sarge Finkel channel, we have 4 admins, including myself, and we can't be here 24/7, but we're doing our best to keep the stream alive 24/7, so people have a place to connect and communicate and what they call them, tickle, slap, fight, whatever, in the chats. So when we're not here, we're going to be running stuff like this, random shuffle off of playlists. And this particular one, if you want to follow the whole conversation, we're at 6 hours and 10 minutes into a 10.5 hour stream. It's called Jeff Can't Be Everywhere, but You Can Panel Here. Well, when we're on. And that was aired on the 11th of May, 2024. I hope to be going through and doing a bunch of these. I've highlighted the timestamp if you want to go back to it and listen to the whole conversation in its full context.